Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis and plenty of shit-talking, as always. I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me this week are...
The Oracle is back, Chickenwing. All right. Fuck Reagan. I hate them. I hate the high school.
Oh, jeez. Well, Nori's not here.
Oh, Nori's not here. That's right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob, this is Resident Lions fan, and I'm truly paying attention to everything that's going on. Where's Nori? I'm so not used to not being here.
So guys, this is Nori right here.
There you go.
The Giants are the fucking best. I love them. Moral victories. We almost beat the Jets. Fuck yes. Go Giants.
There we go.
Okay. Good evening. DJ here, Cowboys fan. Special shout out to the San Antonio Spurs for fighting through all the adversity, being down by 20 points against the Suns and still coming back to win by 1.
Damn straight.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
And this is Phil, local Jaguars fan, and recently dethroned leader of the pool thus far this season.
Yeah. That is the thing.
Yeah, we'll talk about how our picks went week 8. We got a new leader on the leaderboard there. We'll get a couple of bye week report cards this week as the Niners and the Jags are on a bye and make some week 9 predictions. DJ, you mentioned the Spurs. I took the family. We all went to the Spurs game this past Friday, the game that went into overtime against Houston, and man, that was a lot of fun. So I definitely say this about Wemby. I know he's a 3-point shooter. He just hasn't shown it yet, but in the fourth quarter, he is clutch. He was in that game, and he was against the Suns last night. So just needs a little more experience. So I like what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Sports news wise, keeping it NBA. Harden finally got his wish, guys. Got traded to the Clippers.
Yay.
Yes.
Laughable.
Very. Considering the Clippers already had Westbrook on their team, so they're guaranteed not to win a championship. Now they got Harden, so they're definitely guaranteed not to win a championship because they got, 2 players that are cursed, right, guys? So.
And Kawhi's still there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck him.
Kid, yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. That's why my hatred still lingers on. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Stupid ass laugh. Fuck him.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of anger there, boys.
Yeah. So. But yeah, that's the big NBA trade this week, and then obviously in the NFL world there were a lot of trades as the trade deadline expired yesterday. After this past week, quite a few teams made moves that we saw some here and there. Chickenwing, your Niners guy, was it Chase Young, right? So.
Damn right.
Yeah. So.
For cheap.
After Kirk Cousins goes down with a torn Achilles, the Vikings trade with the Cardinals for Josh Dobbs and then send one of their offensive linemen to the Jags, which was weird to me.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. Phil, maybe you can elaborate since that trade involves your Jaguars.
We gave up a 6th-round pick for that guy. They were separate trades. So
does that mean that they're tanking officially?
It seems that way.
I don't know.
Like, we're going to trade for a quarterback to play, but we don't want him to play safely. We just want to,
Right, exactly. We're going to bring Dobbs in, but then give away an offensive lineman. So, like, we're going to bring you in here to play, but we don't want you to be protected, though.
Yeah.
So, have fun.
So
we know you can run, so do that.
Yeah. Can someone really quick pull up how many teams Josh Dobbs has played on?
3.
Is it 3 now? Well,
No, it's been more.
This is 3.
It's the Titans, the Cardinals, the Vikings.
Titans,
there's one before that, right? So.
What's there?
I think he played for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, let's take a look. I'm sure we can find out. So.
Now
I feel like,
the
I feel
world
like he
must
was a
know.
Steeler.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Food.
Feels
I
like a
just-
good team for him to have been.
But one thing we do know, no matter where Josh Dobbs plays, his parents are not proud of him.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
They're never happy. No.
He has played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jacksonville
here we go.
Jaguars.
That is-
Go for it.
Oh, that's right. He was drafted by the Steelers,
So
wasn't he?
Steelers,
Steelers,
Jags, Steelers again, Browns, Lions. But he was only a practice squad member of the Lions. Does that count? So,
Not really, no.
not really? Okay, so still 3 there. And then
I guess the Vikings now.
Titans, Cardinals.
Oh, that's
and
right.
now
He was in the
Vikings.
Titans. God,
Yeah.
I got all these names.
6 teams. 6 teams, 7 if you count his practice squad stint with the Lions, which the Titans signed him off of before the end of last year when injuries plagued the quarterback position. So, yep. So yeah, the Vikings picked him up to shore up the fact that they've lost Kirk Cousins for the season, and Dobbs won't be starting this week. I guess just to get some familiarity with the playbook and all, but. Shit, dude got a 4.0 in college, man. Come on, he's an aerospace engineer. I think he could figure it out. So, but
Can he though?
yeah, I think he could. So smart dude.
I think maybe.
And then,
Vikings.
yeah. Were there any other big trade deadline moves? I'm trying to think.
I don't even think of.
Giants got a nice trade out of their swap that I read.
Oh, okay.
I think it was pretty nice. Let me go
Yeah,
back to
the Giants traded. What's the offensive lineman's name? Leonard. They traded him.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah, that's right.
I don't know why. I mean, I get that they're getting a draft pick. That's fine, but I thought he was always good. That I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Just trying to get
Didn't,
currency out of it, right? So,
Didn't someone sign Leonard Fournette too?
The Bills
Yeah,
did to the practice squad.
Exactly.
so his practice
Yeah.
squad. Okay, so
Yeah. But he can be elevated, so we'll see how he does in practice during this week.
Giants got a 2nd round and a 5th round. So I think that's a good sign. That's a good trade for the Giants, especially if they're gonna still load up. Then they pretty much know that their season it's not gonna be a wash per se, but they just want to load up and get everything ready.
Right. Time. It is time.
Commanders
Yeah.
also traded Montez Sweat to the Bears.
They're tanking. That's what we're.
Yeah.
They're rebuilding. It's obvious. I mean, seriously, they're 2 best players on defense. They just gave away. I mean,
Yeah.
we're done.
I tried to trade DJ to hell, but they weren't willing to give me something back for him. So.
Okay. See where this comes from. I didn't even do anything to him. I didn't say shit about the Niners losing 3 straight games and looking terrible in all 3 of them. I didn't say shit about
Well,
that.
to be fair, you're probably going to bring that up in a minute, but yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have brought it up.
Exactly.
Then on top of all that, the Raiders. Oh boy. I was really hoping Nori would be here to celebrate this as much as he loves Josh McDaniels. But, McDaniels opened that fortune cookie and him and the GM are out with the
Oh,
Vegas
man, I
Raiders.
so hope that was real.
Okay, for those that don't know what we're talking about, there was a
wonderful.
supposed story that came out about how Josh McDaniels dressed as Mark Davis for Halloween. Davis apparently got a kick out of it and even ordered him what he usually gets from P.F. Chang's to complete the outfit.
order.
But when Josh McDaniels opened up his fortune cookie, it was a note that said he was fired. So great story. You love the internet for stories like that, and sometimes you wish things like that were real, but probably not likely real. But still,
But he is fired.
he was fired.
He was definitely fired.
Yeah, definitely fired. So
He's definitely
Not
fired.
only, not only he was
fortune
fired,
cookie
Jimmy
made-
Garoppolo got benched. Wow.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm.
Jimmy
Wonderful.
G benched in Vegas. The Falcons benching Ritter for Heineke also as well. So
Yeah, remember that guy?
yeah,
Remember that guy?
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commanders
Almost
beat
beat Tom.
Members. We members.
Yeah, almost beat Tom. Yeah, fuck you, Rob.
Yeah, almost. Did he? No. Damn.
this moral victory shit again. Here we go.
It is.
He's all about moral victories today.
I am.
And today, kids, the term of the day is moral victory.
So, and then of course, the latest breaking news came in earlier today. Legendary college basketball coach and the winningest college basketball coach of all time, Bob Knight, has passed away at the age of 83. So,
What?
Damn.
yes.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Crazy to see that. So, big shock.
Only real ones remember when he threw the chair across the court.
Yeah.
The real ones remember that.
And one of the few people out there that can say they coached Michael Jordan too. People forget he was the coach of the Olympic team that Jordan played on when he came out right out of college too.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Yeah,
that's very cool.
And yes, even more news is coming out about the whole Michigan sign stealing thing. But I'm going to save that for the overactive minorities because mine is kind of related to that. So, but we'll get into that as well. So.
Oh, so your people were stealing signs? Okay.
Supposedly. Apparently, somehow that staffer in question somehow made it onto the sideline of Central Michigan while they were playing Michigan.
While they were in Michigan? Yeah.
And he's wearing Central Michigan stuff and apparently was just on the sideline walking around like he was an assistant coach, supposedly. I don't know. There's video of it.
That's really funny.
Yeah. The shit is all
It really is.
It's pretty hilarious.
The fact that he got away with it, too. Almost. Well, I guess. I don't know if they say he got away with it because like people saw him do it. But...
Eventually, yeah. So. Really...
So lesson learned: change the guy every damn week, and then you won't have that problem.
Exactly.
That's old strategy caught. We'll see if it works out for him. Yeah. So. All right. So how did we do in week 8? Well, Chickenwing 12-4.
The Oracle
Wins the week. Myself and Nori went 10-6. DJ and Rob 9-7, and Phil goes 7-9.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Rough week. Didn't start good when you picked Tampa over Buffalo, but things happen. No,
I mean, everyone makes mistakes.
So the current standings now: Nori is in first place with 74 correct picks. Phil now drops to second with 72. Chickenwing at 70. DJ at 67, and Rob and myself are at 65. So.
Yeah.
We are pretty much, after this week, we'll be at the halfway point of the season. So, getting close, guys, getting close. So, we'll start with Chickenwing. Picks you regret, surprises for the week. What do you got? What are you talking about week 8?
Well, I fucking won, so I don't regret nothing, first of all.
Okay.
Do you regret taking Atlanta?
No.
Okay.
No, it was an educated... Lack of educated, no influence by
the lack of lack of educated for sure.
Up, I hate you so much. Fuck. No, honestly, I don't have any regrets on my picks. No surprises, honestly, either. It's just I realize that when I'm gone from the show, I make all the best picks. So I'm gonna be gone next week, guys.
Okay, I'm surprised you have no surprises, but you haven't brought up Denver?
Exactly.
What about Denver?
You're not surprised that they beat the Chiefs' ass?
I mean, that should be a shock to everybody. Okay. So I'm not going to name an obvious surprise. Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Not an obvious surprise, but no. Like, that was just like... I guess, if anything, they held them to 9. That would be my surprise, is that they held them under 10 points.
I guess that's the secret to beating the Chiefs is Mahomes has to come down with an illness, right? Because apparently he'd been battling that, went to Denver, and that's how the Broncos ended the winning streak. Or the losing streak, I should say, to the Chiefs. Yeah. Craziness, yeah. Let's see. Picks I regret. Probably I would say trusting Pittsburgh. What was I thinking? And what the hell was I thinking that Jordan Love was going to do something? I don't know. Just whatever. So
yeah.
Yeah, I sort of regret that one.
You picked Minnesota.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. But I do gotta say, how about those Oilers throwback uniforms, guys? Come on.
Well, those are great.
Those were pretty.
Yeah, I guess.
What the hell?
They were jerseys.
Did you prefer the Seahawks 1990s throwbacks? Because those were there too this weekend.
I saw them. I was like, damn.
I like those.
I was like, damn, that's a long time ago.
That old ass
like,
spot in the end zones too.
Yeah, it was like, what? That's some old shit right there.
Yeah. I gotta say, those Oilers look sweet. Seeing the oil derrick of midfield, the Oilers in the logo. I mean, stadium was done up very nice. It was very beautiful, and I cannot wait for them to do it again. When the Titans have a home game against the Texans, it's just gonna piss off so many more Texans fans, Houston fans. It's great.
I love it.
Me too.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Yep. So, let's see. Noise I hear. So, DJ, picks you regret. Any surprises for Week 8?
No, I don't have any picks I regret. I'm gonna do what Mike should have done and say that I'm surprised by the Broncos and Chiefs outcome. The Broncos took the ball away 5 times. I mean, seriously, 2 picks, 3 fumble recoveries, and they only had 1 fumble on their own. So they crushed the Chiefs in the turnover battle. I don't care that it's a division game. The Broncos are terrible, and we've all seen them, and we know that they're terrible, and the Chiefs are not. So the fact that they were able to do that to the Chiefs, and yeah, they held them to 9 points, but they put up 24.
Yeah.
They've had problems putting up points on offense all season. But, oh yeah, the Chiefs are here. Cool, 24 points out of nowhere. We are good. Look, everybody. Look. Broncos country, let's ride.
Look at us, guys. Look at us.
Okay. Broncos country, let's ride because the Chiefs are in town, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Other than that, yeah, no other surprises except how inaccurate Jimmy G can be when Devontae Adams, arguably the best receiver in the league, is wide open. That's a surprise because I think his backup, whoever this guy is, who's going to get the start, which is awesome, I think he'll hit Devontae Adams if he's wide open. That's just me, though. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right, Rob?
Biggest surprise for me was, or I guess the game I regret was trusting the, Jacksonville to win. Yeah. Against the Steelers. I mean, the Steelers have been pulling out games, but I still regret picking Jacksonville. I don't know what made me do that. I should know better.
You picked.
What are you talking about?
You picked Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I regret not picking Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Because
Clarify.
Pittsburgh was sorry.
Mhm.
Train of thought all together. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, believe me, I always hate picking Jacksonville too.
Yeah.
Bill, what do you got to say?
Wow. Wow.
Awesome.
Well,
like when I
we've already
picked the Niners.
my 7 points this week. Let's see. Buccaneers sucked a dick. Packers got their shit pushed back in.
I mean, I've been telling y'all that.
Falcons went tits up. Colts. I mean, they just, I don't know what the fuck happened with the Colts.
Wow.
We've established who the king of New Jersey is.
King of New Jersey.
That's
Fucking Texans lost to the Panthers. What the hell is that?
I still
What
can't
the
get
hell?
that right. I don't know why y'all jumping. Jesus Christ. I was like, seriously, okay. But I do enjoy the fact that the Texans give the Panthers their first win. That's just great. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was,
Touchdown was going to get it at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened last week, but apparently I just fucking dialed it in. I don't know what happened, but this Nori in the lead will not stand. I can tell you that much.
Wow.
This amount of cursing from Phil is
As long as it's not Mike in the lead, no one,
Whoa.
That's true. That's actually
Wow.
true.
Whoa.
Like, if Mike doesn't win, then it really doesn't even matter who gets first place, as long as it's not him.
I told
That's,
you that I am the oracle.
The whole
I
world
will
wins
win.
when Mike doesn't win.
You know what?
That is correct.
All
Remember
of
that.
you.
So,
All right. All of you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that an angel gets their wings when Mike loses. So that's what we need to happen.
Oh man,
This ain't just you waiting in anticipation and knowing I'm catching up. So fuck all of you. All right?
Too funny.
amazing.
Can't stand you.
All right,
I know.
well, we'll talk a little bit more about this when we get to bi-week report cards and make our Week 9 predictions. But now we're going to get into our overreacting minorities segment. And do you mind if I start this one off, Chickenwing?
Go for it.
All right. Regardless of what happens with the Michigan Wolverines, and yeah, they're in the top 4 right now in the initial college football playoff rankings. So up there with Ohio State, pretty much whoever. they're expected to win out. Whoever wins that game, Michigan Ohio State is probably gonna be in the playoff, provided they win the Big Ten championship. But after this season, because this investigation the NCAA is doing is going to take probably about a year. After this year, Harbaugh will be leaving Michigan and will become the new head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders.
That's kind of a stretch, but
Oh,
That's a good question.
Let me ask you this.
Is that
Let me
a
ask you
reaction
this.
or not? So,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before I answer,
yeah.
is it strictly the Raiders, or is it at this point any
for
NFL team?
a NFL team.
I'll say any NFL team, but obviously the prime one right now would be the Raiders. So
Then I don't
I would-
see that as an overreaction.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely
That's very plausible.
yeah.
I don't
yeah,
think
man.
it's an overreaction either.
I don't think it is either.
I think this investigation is already just bullshit as it is.
yeah,
But-
and it's going to take the NCAA a
Yeah.
year. A lot of people are saying like something like this. They
Yeah.
take a while. So I mean, before he has to garner any sort of potential punishment off of it, he'll be long gone. But
Exactly.
if
He'll
not
just-
the Raiders, who
yeah.
else do you think could be firing their coach this year?
There's a laundry list of those.
Washington.
Washington.
Rivera.
Ron Rivera is on the hottest of hot seats right now. And look, they gave away their defense. They said,
Yeah.
here, we don't want to play defense anymore. So they're taking care of that. It's only a matter of time before we're going to see more players not necessarily being traded, released. And at the end of this season, because I think we can all say confidently the Commanders are not making the playoffs, Ron Rivera is going to lose his job.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's going to be his only saving grace. I'm sorry, that's going to be the only thing saving his job is the Commanders still making playoffs and getting
They're not going
further than done. I'm not saying they are. I'm saying like that's going
No
to be
way.
like the only way he'll stay. Is
Yeah.
not only that they get to the playoffs, they get far into the playoffs. They like make a deep run. So yeah, he's gone. Anyway.
yeah, exactly.
think,
So either way you look at it, you guys agree
My
that
bad.
after this year, Harbaugh's returning to the NFL with everything going on right now. So,
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
I can see that. Yeah.
yeah.
I can see that.
Okay.
John Lynch. You have Harbaugh's number. You saw what he did in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Bro, y'all have Shanahan.
I'm not hating on Kyle. I like Kyle. I'm just giving shit.
Dude,
Okay.
y'all have Shanahan.
Except
You
when
don't
he's
need another
losing.
head coach.
You have lost 3 in a row, so you're panicking right now. That's what's going on.
I'm concerned. Not panicking
Okay.
yet. If I lose 5 in a row, then I'll be panicking. But I'm
All right.
concerned. Okay. So we're gonna start off with this one.
Hey, Mike, real quick, before you start, I just have a quick question for you.
Okay.
How does it feel knowing that the Seahawks are leading the West right now?
They're a half a game ahead, so it's all
Jay
divided.
is king of the West.
Like, how's that make you feel, though? Yeah, he's king of the West right now. He's literally king of the West because he has, they have a better record than you.
I'm not bothered by it because we would have the tiebreaker over them if it was an even record. So I'm not
But
bothered
it's
by
not. So
But it's not, though, so, you know.
it. So look, I know you're trying to get them. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna start off with your question there, DJ. You know what? I was gonna say that to be last, but no, fuck you. Let's go ahead and get you out the way. Now this is for everybody, but obviously you want DJ to answer first. DJ,
Okay.
is this an
Yes.
overreaction? This current
Probably.
offense, this year's current offense, is the best under current head coach Mike McCarthy.
That is an overreaction.
Wow.
Which one was better?
Are we talking about only under McCarthy?
Just
Or
under
in
McCarthy.
general?
Just under McCarthy.
Oh.
All his years.
Just under McCarthy, I'd say yes. So if we have to go with just McCarthy, I thought you meant just in general, because in general, hell no.
Just under
Right.
under McCarthy. Okay. All right.
Okay, no, that's not no reaction. I mean, I like the offense. I like what we're doing. I like that we're getting all of the pieces that we have on the field involved. I mean, Turpin was with the team last year, but they never lined him up to play receiver, to take jet sweeps or anything. They only had him return kicks and punts. And I'm like, okay, so he can catch passes, guys. He can run with the ball. Let's line him up. So they're actually doing that. Jake Ferguson's involved, making big plays. Brandon Cooks is now involved. I mean, we caught a deep touchdown pass against the Rams last week. And, we know CD, he's the number one, and now he's actually established as the number one because Dak is looking to him first, which he should have been doing for a while, but I digress. So, yeah, this is the best one in McCarthy, and I only hope they get better.
I got a follow up now for that same question now. Since you said that, what are the odds that a Cowboys fan would not say the current year is their best year under their current head coach?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, boy.
Say that again.
It's this year. It's like for you Cowboys fans, it's always this year, or we're about halfway through the season, so maybe not this year for much longer, but this year or next year.
Oh my god!
So we're halfway through the meme, guys. So
Sorry.
So basically, what I'm trying to gather is you're saying basically, am I going to say that just because we're in this current year? Is that your question?
No. His question is what other Cowboys fan would agree with you that this is their best offensive year? Because this year is our year, every year. So
Well,
up until
my
January.
response to that question is very simple. I will not be lumped in with the rest of the Cowboys fans who do that because I've already established I don't do that.
You're judged
So,
by the company you keep, my friend. You're judged by the company you keep.
I don't keep that company, dude. Just because we don't have we do that.
We lumping
They live in
Cowboys.
Fort Worth. They don't do that, Phil. So yeah,
yeah, never, ever.
they do that for TCU, and we know how that ends up. So yeah,
Or they get beat by Colorado.
yeah.
Oh,
see?
That's
Boom,
how
there you
that
go.
That's facts.
They get beat by
That's facts.
Colorado.
How bad?
No,
Both look right now.
but no, we're all good, Phil. No, I get it. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna look at it based off of that. I want to look at it based on production and based on the pieces that are actually going in here. If they weren't using Turpin, I wouldn't say that because we've seen what he can do. When you put the ball in his hands, he makes plays. He's electric.
Facts.
He should have had a goddamn punt return for a touchdown, but we had a penalty for a hold on the opposite side of the fucking field.
Don't
And I'm like, bro, you didn't even have to touch this guy. And you did it. That was ridiculous.
Shit, man.
But put the ball in his hands and he makes plays. So why would you not line him up on offense every once in a while? I get it, not every single play, because he also has the return that kicks and punch. You don't want him gassed.
Yeah.
But you never doing it? That doesn't make any sense. That's wild. But anyway.
These penalties are just fucking something else, man. Anyway, sorry.
Hey,
JC!
Before we do the next one, though, hold on. A little breaking news for you guys. Unfortunately, the Rangers have won the World Series.
Yeah, no one cares anymore.
Yeah, no one cares anymore, exactly. But I will shout out to my dad who got to attend his first ever World Series game, crossing that one off his baseball bucket list. He was there for Game 5 tonight in Phoenix. So,
and they won. Wow.
And they
that's
won.
wild.
and they
And
He's very
congratulations.
Diamondbacks fan, by the way. He's not in. Yeah. So,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thought you-
Yeah.
but
I'll go ahead and
so
right. Okay.
All right.
Congratulations to the
Congrats,
Texas
Rangers
Rangers for not
enjoy it. Yada yada
Joking
yada. Fuck
again.
you until next season. 'Cause I don't give a shit about you.
Wow, the hatred today. Bro.
And off to
Yeah,
hockey.
And also hockey because my Avalanche are looking pretty good right now. I'm actually watching
Wow.
game over recording. So.
Jesus, I hate all of you.
Thank you, HBO Max. Yeah.
Uh,
All right, so go ahead.
So, JC,
Yes.
the Titans and the Falcons have found their quarterback for the rest of the season.
Not enough.
Is that
What?
nope? Oh,
Titans and the
the
Falcons?
Falcons on the court?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
The Falcons found their
Heineke came
quarterback.
in and did pretty much better. He brought him back. So.
And Heineke. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's not an overreaction. I think obviously Mayonnaise is getting the start this Thursday with Tannehill still hurt, but if and
Wow.
honestly, I've been saying it since Tannehill went down. Like, dude, let's just give the rookie a shot. 4 touchdown passes. Some of you fuckers on this podcast said D-Hop was past his prime. He's done. Whatever. Dude pulled in 3 of them.
I mean,
yeah.
That was Nori.
Man, D-Hop saved my fantasy league.
So,
Bet he did.
Just had to believe, man. Just
yeah.
had to
So
believe.
I think it's nothing against Tannehill. He's done great, but he's so injury prone now. And Mayonnaise
He's
did
old.
great. I'm feeling very confident this week against the Steelers. The Falcons, though, I mean, Heineke's proven what he can do. So,
So I think that's official.
I thought Heineke was away when he was in Washington. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, facts,
So,
bro.
Yeah,
People are sleeping on
Falcons
him.
are in a good spot with him. So,
That's good. That's good. All right, Robert.
Uh,
The Saints will win the NFC South.
Facts.
Damn, my man was quick with that answer.
4-4. Falcons have the tiebreaker right
I mean,
now.
I don't know.
It's-
I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know?
Remember,
I mean,
Look
I
who
don't
else
know,
is in the conference.
he
Carolina
said,
is
I know.
trash-tacular. Okay, it's the Falcons.
but it's Baker Mayfield though.
And then
Why are you
Baker
so
Mayfield can go.
But it's Baker
Baker Mayfield in
though.
the last 3 games has proven what we all expected. He's gonna throw interceptions. He's gonna make bad decisions, and team's gonna hurt for it. So there. So back to me being a Go Lions fan. Yay, fun.
Alrighty.
But
All right,
but,
now-
but wait, hold on a second. Hold on
All
a
right.
second.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But
Don't you dare.
the Falcons have the same record as the Saints, so I don't know how you could just say the Saints are going to win the division.
Because the Falcons are trash anyways. I don't care what their record is right now. I still
Wow.
like them.
It's trash.
The division is trash.
I could have
Yeah,
told you
the
that
whole
before the
division-
start of
Oh
the
yeah,
season.
yeah. Week 1, we all said that. Week
Correct.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
All right, Phil. Don't, Phil. I need you not to expand your head on this question here. Okay,
He's going
keep it
to.
Do it.
level.
That
Phil,
seems like
the
it's now
Jags-
inevitable.
The Jags are going to get the bye week game for the AFC. They're going to end the season at number 1.
Ooh.
Overreaction. Sorry. Oh,
So I
sorry.
was going to
Phil,
say
my
that's,
bad.
yes.
I mean,
Let's ask JC what he thinks.
Overreaction.
What do you think,
know what?
JT?
I have to do my report card. I'll reserve
Okay.
my answer for that.
Fair
All right,
enough.
so here's the
If you
Nori
want
answer.
my answer,
Guys.
whoever wins in Germany this week is going to be the team getting the bye week.
There you go.
That's
All right.
what I think.
All right, so Nori's gonna be like, all right, guys, fucking Goldilocks is the fucking best. I love them.
Are they playing? Where are they playing in Germany? Are they playing in Berlin? Are they playing in like Munich or
Frankfurt, right?
Frankfurt?
Frankfurt.
Oh, okay. Where are they? Okay.
Next week the Colts
There's a
play there.
base there, right? In Frankfurt.
I believe so. Yeah. Ramstein Air Force Base. I think it's close to there. So
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty. So speaking of trash-tacular Panthers, Bobbert,
Okay.
okay.
Panthers will finish the season better than the Texans.
Ooh, boy.
No. Don't
You think it's
so.
an overreaction?
Looking at
I
Or
think
not
that's an
an
over. I think that's an overreaction.
Okay. Alrighty.
Panthers have one. Maybe.
You look at their schedule.
I
Look
mean,
at their
they still got to
schedule.
play the Bears. They got the Bucks twice. If Baker Mayfield's on the field, they got the Packers. I mean, there's a shot. So,
Well, now that I'm looking at the schedule, yeah, the Texans have to play the Bengals.
yeah.
They've got to play the Jags.
Yeah.
They've got to play the newly energized Broncos. Yeah, I said it.
Oh,
They've got to play
okay.
the Browns.
Gotta believe in that one.
They're
Gotta
playing the Jets, who have beat the Eagles. So
Yeah.
that's not going to be anything to sneeze at. They play the Texans. That'll be a dub. And then they're playing.
So much.
Then they've got the Colts. We'll see how it goes. They play the Texans twice in a month. The Texans play the Titans twice in a month.
Gotcha.
So,
Word.
you know,
All right.
Well,
Well,
the
this one's-
Titans one of those times. The other time will be against the Oilers. That's right. Can't wait.
Damn.
Damn. He said.
Yeah,
You
but they haven't
said
played
that.
football
I
in
guess-
years.
Huh?
They ain't played football in years, though.
Yeah. Well, they look good this past week. So, yeah.
we'll
All
see
right,
if it's
so
a
this
Merry
one's-
Christmas.
This one's open to the floor. Bills are done as a Super Bowl contender.
That's an overreaction.
I don't know about that. I think we'll know Sunday
We'll know
night.
for real Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
Whether
I'm not saying
that's
I'm not
an
saying a
overreaction.
playoff team. It's obvious that they have the talent to be a playoff
I
team.
mean,
I'm
they
saying
did lose to Baker Mayfield. So, yeah, no.
they did.
Yeah.
So making a run
just
for the
too
Super Bowl,
inconsistent.
they're just done.
Yeah.
They're just too inconsistent. They have games like that way too often.
They lost to the Raiders, guys. Jesus. Oh no, they beat the Raiders. My bad. Never mind. I read
I
that.
was gonna say, wait, whoa. Don't disrespect Josh Allen like
Don't do that.
You
Don't
know,
do that.
this Sunday is going to go a long way to saying whether or not they're contenders, and then obviously when they play the Eagles and Chiefs back-to-back weeks. So,
Okay. Word up.
I'll say for right now it's
50-50
overreaction,
right now.
but depending on what happens this weekend, then
Yeah,
it may not be. I mean, like if they lose they play the Bengals, but if they lose to the Broncos or the Jets or something ridiculous, then yeah, they're done. Or the Chargers, because the Chargers tend
If
to
the
charge.
Chargers don't charge her against, yeah.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the Chargers. I'm actually all the rest of them
God.
about the West, not just AFC, but both.
Oh,
both
it's like
I was going to say.
No. Speaking of the Chargers, assuming they'll secure a wild card spot,
Mhm.
they will get a win this year in the playoffs, at least one.
That's overreaction. No, they'll charge her.
fan, they'll say the same thing.
Yeah, they won't get a wild card spot. So
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Phil. It's a non-issue. This is not even a question.
Non-issue? Not even it?
Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
They're sitting at 12th right now, by the way. So.
That's why I prefaced it with that. Okay,
Yeah.
so gentlemen, jeez.
That's funny. When are we gonna watch
All right.
that?
That's funny.
So the Chiefs miss Eric Bieniemy more than they miss Tyreek Hill.
No, they missed Tyreek more.
They missed Tyreek more.
They definitely missed
When
Tyreek
did
more. You
Bieniemy
can't really
leave? He
open
left
up
after
the
this
field
past
like they
season?
used to.
Mm-hmm.
Bieniemy left after this past season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had his foot out the door for a while now. So.
Okay, no, I say Bieniemy because they didn't have Tyreek Hill last year, and what do they do?
Won the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what would they do with Tyreek Hill right now?
Does it
How much
matter?
more would they do?
Yeah, exactly.
Not lose to the Jets.
You're right.
The Broncos?
Let's ride.
Broncos.
Beat the Broncos.
They lost to the Lions. I don't know. I think Bieniemy knew what to do with that offense, and it's just I don't know. This offense has not looked as explosive this year. That's just like the big thing. And even without Tyreek Hill last year, they looked explosive. They were dangerous. This year, I don't know. I just don't see it.
All right. The last four are about the NFC West.
Yes,
and
the
then
Niners suck.
Seahawks.
Not an overreaction. So
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. And then we'll segue to my report card. Fuck you. I hate you, bitch. Jesus.
Geno Smith is king of the West. Not an overreaction. On.
No. Fuck all of y'all. Okay.
Okay, calm down, Mike. Don't be so angry, dude. Seriously, relax.
I hate you. With Stafford injured, the Rams just need to consider at this point playing for draft picks.
not an overreaction.
That is not an overreaction.
Which is
They're
surprising.
losing
I don't
games when
recall
he's
them being
playing.
sellers at the deadline. I thought they should, but
I don't think they're sellers, but I think they're just in a position to where now they're going to, position themselves for draft.
Yeah.
I mean, the first quarter of the season, we were saying they arguably they're up there with Miami with possibly the best passing game in the league. And
Just not.
our conversation at the time was like, yeah, as long as Tua stays healthy. But the same goes for the Rams. Once Stafford goes out, they just kind of they're falling apart, and it's just not happening.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. Well,
I mean, they were losing games with Stafford healthy, and last week they played the Cowboys and they got their asses kicked, but Matt Stafford got hurt. So if you're losing games with him, Rippon's not going to get you wins.
Let me
And
ask
Stafford's
you a question.
fingers.
Would that game last week have been closer if Stafford doesn't get hurt? Because he got hurt like towards the end of the first half, and the Rams were starting to put up some points. And I could already hear people creating 33-3 memes, because that's how much the Cowboys were ahead before the Rams started putting points up, and then Stafford hurt his thumb. Like, is that game different if Stafford doesn't get hurt?
The outcome is the same because once you get into that kind of hole, unless you're the Chargers, you don't give it up.
Or the Falcons.
But
or
or the Falcons.
Or the Bills.
Or the Bills.
Yeah.
So unless you're like a handful of teams who have already done this, then you don't give that up.
For the Vikings.
But I do think the Rams probably would have scored, I mean, at least one more touchdown. But I think a couple of the throws that Matt Stafford made after he got hurt, you could tell they were off because his hand is hurt.
Facts. So. Okay. So Cowboys would have been winning, but it'd have been like a one-score game, is what you're saying.
I don't even think one score. I think it would have been at most 43-27. I mean, Matt Stafford still has the propensity to throw picks when he's under pressure and feels like he has to try to quote-unquote win the game for his team.
Gotcha.
So that still would have been something that happened. But, I mean, there was one throw he made to Cooper Kupp where he overthrew him by probably 5 yards. And I'm like, you know what? If he doesn't overthrow him, Cooper Kupp's probably still running.
Facts.
So,
I got you. All right. All right, well, Bobber, you're going to enjoy this one.
Oh, Jesus.
The NFC West is the 49ers to lose.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
yeah.
Tough now. With a question mark?
Yeah. He
not an
because
overreaction right now. So.
He's probably thinking like, well, Arizona's pretty much done. LA is leaving.
LA's done.
Yeah, so now it's just Seattle and San Francisco.
Seattle and San Fran are the only two that are really at it right now.
At this point, yeah.
So
Seattle's in first by the half game because
Seattle's
right? So
by half game.
Half game. So
yeah.
No counts.
Realistically, as long as y'all are healthy, yeah.
Okay. So assuming we make it to the playoffs, regardless of winning the division or wild card, the Niners are one and done this playoff year.
One and done?
One and done?
One and done.
Oh,
like
boy.
we get in and we're out.
That's
I think it's a distinct possibility, depending on whether they're who they end up drawing. They should.
Well, yeah, that.
If they get in a wild card, they got to go on the road, and you could potentially be playing Detroit or Philly or I don't know, Dallas.
Dallas on the road.
Dallas, yeah.
Seattle,
Atlanta.
You just never know how it's going to play out. So
true.
Yeah, I can see them being one and done. So
okay. And finally, Brock Purdy is our 7th round quarterback. He was destined to be.
Like what, average?
Like average? Like,
pretty much, yeah. Like he is your average Joe.
I mean,
I don't think he's average. I think he's above average, but I'm only going to give him that. And I only say that because even though he's playing in an offense that is basically run by a genius offensively, he still has to make the throws. So you can't just say, okay, well, he's in there and that's the reason why he's successful. If he's not making the throws or making the right reads, then he's going to fail. So he's doing that, but he's nowhere near elite or great. The reason why he looks as good as he does is primarily because Kyle Shanahan draws up great plays and he's surrounded with weapons. Debo when he's healthy, McCaffrey, Kittle, Ayuk, I could go on. And I could go on.
I know you can.
So
I know you can.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been the biggest issue for that. That's been the biggest. The common denominator for these last 3 losses. As we segue to my report card.
Well, yeah, you're up first. It is a bike report card. Yeah. We'll move into that too.
It is.
Your Niners.
And 6.
What? Sorry.
I was going to say with Purdy 6 to midnight, he's a good 10 o'clock there. He's better than the average NFL quarterback. There's no doubt about that.
Yep. I'll give him that.
I agree with that.
He's in the top half, but he's not probably. He may be close to the top 10, but I'm not sure he's in the top 10.
He's definitely better than anyone picked at that spot. Mr.
Yes.
He's the most successful Mr. Relevant in history, basically. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yes, without a doubt.
Yeah. For sure.
And he's still young. So I'm just saying, as of right now, I mean, he may develop to be one of the best. Who knows?
He may. You're right. And I think the biggest issue that he's had to deal with is that they played from behind. That's been the key things for our losses. I cannot not give him credit for the Cleveland game because he did his job. He got them into field goal range. It's just Moody fucking shanked it.
Lord
shank.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about 49ers that doesn't make any sense to me is what are they doing playing from behind? I mean, why are they already, freaking 1 foot in the grave with the defense they have and the offensive weapons they have?
That is correct.
there's some shady shit going on because like it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like now, don't get me wrong. Cleveland's defense was a fucking beast of a defense. Like if you seeing Myles Garrett handle Trent Williams the way he did, okay, it makes sense. He was pressured. He was shaken up. It's not something that Brock was used to. Okay, I get it. But at the end of the day, when you needed your quarterback to put you in field goal range, he did that. The other two games, the defense was just straight ass. Especially the Minnesota game, busting out over 400 yards combined on our defense, which is unheard of. And so
against Kirk Cousins.
Against Kirk Cousins in prime time on top of that. Okay, we can't forget that, boys. Okay, it's Kirk Cousins in prime time.
I didn't
fucking
forget.
Broke the streak. Okay, so for the fact that because at the end of the day he's made plays, Brock. Sorry, unfortunately, couple boneheaded picks, but that happens with every quarterback. It was just bound to happen sooner than later, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got CMC back, Trent Williams is back. Obviously, we're all feeling the effects of not having Debo on the roster to play. So, you got a combination of all of that plus picking up Chase Young. I can't really shit on my team right now as much as they've been playing like shit. But it isn't where I wanted them to be. I wanted them to be at least 7-1. I actually did expect the Bengals would be our first loss of the season, not our third. But I give them a B-, and that's because the defense is just weighing everybody down. Like, they're not terrible, but they're giving up games that they shouldn't be, and that could cost them down the line.
Right now, they're sitting 6th in the NFC seed-wise in the playoff race.
Right.
Where do you think they finish the season right now?
That's a good question. Let me look at the rest of my schedule because we have a tough stretch down the line. We come back with Jacksonville.
Yeah, you're playing the Jags, which is cool.
Fuck you, Phil. All right. And then Rob's Bucks. Fuck you, Rob. All right.
Go Lions.
Interesting, that the Niners and Jags play each other after they're both on a bye too. By the way,
it's just wild to me.
That's at Jacksonville, right?
Yeah,
that's at Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's at Jacksonville.
Yep.
Oh, so, yeah, you're fucked.
Go Jags.
Hey, you lost
Jags.
Okay. You lost to Houston.
He went there.
Oh, so
I did it. Yeah, I did it.
That was like over a month ago.
Nah. That's okay.
Ancient history.
Yeah.
Honestly, JC, looking at the rest of our schedule, it's pretty fucking tough because it's Jags. Fuck Rob. Seahawks, which is always Pete Carroll. They always play tough. Eagles. That's gonna be a true test game.
King of the West.
That'll be
Seahawks again. So fucking weird why we do that.
King of the West.
And then the rest should be fucking cake. Cardinals, Ravens, Commanders, and Rams. So honestly,
really, the Ravens are going to be cake?
I don't know about the Ravens.
Yeah, I don't know about Ravens.
Nah, fuck y'all.
The Ravens on Christmas?
Trash. No, fuck them. My brother's a Ravens fan. Fuck them. Okay. Fuck them.
The Ravens are going to be cake?
Cake. All right.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see how healthy your team is going to that game first before you say it's
right.
The Ravens are going to be cake.
Especially if y'all
Ravens.
I
don't understand.
Jesus Christ. So.
Yeah, Ravens.
Bro, the Ravens have won 6 games, dude. Seriously, how are they cake? Seriously.
Cake. Look who they played. Look over here. Let's see. The Seahawks. They got the Cowboys. Go Dallas. Go Dallas.
Wow.
Clip it.
Clip that, JC.
Yep.
Clip that shit.
Right
Go Dallas.
No. Honestly, to answer your question, JC, I think the Seahawks are going to take the West.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say this is why.
Geno Smith. You acknowledge Geno Smith is your king and
as your
Lord and Savior of the West.
You say it.
No.
He's the tribal chief of the West. Acknowledge him.
No, Jesus Christ.
Cock of the walk right there.
Oh my God.
Top of the world there. Geno Smith.
Geno's Big Ball Smith.
Get the fuck out of here. Here's the Seahawks rest schedule. Ravens, Commanders, Rams, us, Cowboys, us, Eagles, Titans, Steelers, Cardinals.
So
their schedule.
Well, they don't have an easy schedule either.
No. Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. They have the Titans on the schedule. That's gonna be tough.
Ah,
Okay, that's not why.
biased.
Okay, so I'm logging out.
Biased.
Good night, everybody. It's been fun.
Canyon.
The funny part is it's Christmas Eve, and I got some of Tina's family that are Seahawks fans too, so that's gonna be fun. So
Oh man,
Yeah.
so man, their schedule is a lot easier than ours.
all right,
So
all right. Well, Phil, it is your turn.
sir.
Bye week report card time. Your Jags are 6-2. You're all full of hope, which is, as you
Which is
told us last
crazy.
week, a bad sign right now. Currently owning the longest win streak in the NFL right now after Kansas City's loss once in a blue moon to
Finger
Denver.
bang.
So
Finger banging.
let's get your bike report card for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Literal.
All right. Well, going into this week, I was a solid B plus, and then Pittsburgh. I mean, I was really worried about that game, as I mentioned last week, and we looked pretty damn good, even rubbing our asses with their terrible towels. I love beating Pittsburgh almost as much as I love when we beat Tennessee. They're like my second favorite team to beat.
So they rarely
So-
happen, is what you're trying to say. That's fine.
Well, it happened this week.
Yeah, okay.
So, so the hope is still there. So it's a weird feeling when it lingers like this. So I'm feeling good, and I was thinking about this also this week in preparation for this report card. Like, I feel like the Jaguars are kind of a sentimental favorite at this point, just because of one person, really, and he's probably the only person other than maybe JC who really doesn't want them to succeed, and that's Urban Meyer. And my
Urban
theory-
had such a great time there.
Oh, man.
Well, my
I
theory
miss
is
him.
it-
I really miss
as
him.
as much as every game they win is just like, oh, well, fucking Urban Meyer's not there, and it's pushing it that much further away from him being like not the reason. I mean, winning the division last year and then hopefully going beyond that this year. So JC and Urban, I think, are the only people who really don't want the Jags to succeed. Overall, I mean, even JC has a good reason for us to want to do good. I mean, there's always next year, so you have that going for you. So it's always good to beat a winning Jaguars team, not a losing Jaguars team. So all that being said, we have a 3-game lead in the South right now.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Let's ask the Titans fan. I think he knows.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think you guys are all tied for second with a
Tied for
3-game
second
behind first.
with Houston right now, yeah. So, but I'm just saying that Trevor Lawrence and Mayonnaise matchup is going to be epic when the Jags square off.
Is it though? Is it though?
It is.
Okay, all right. Well,
Still got to play us twice. You know how nervous you get. That's 3 weeks away.
I know.
So, okay.
I know. Well, the thing is, we're banging on all cylinders here. Calvin Ridley. I mean, there's a lot of talk, like, especially the fantasy football groups, like, what the hell's up with Calvin Ridley? Well, Calvin Ridley's drawing double coverage, so the rest of Jags receivers can. Trevor Lawrence is pretty good at finding an open receiver and passing it around, so that's kind of worked in our favor. Is having
Crazy.
somebody who's
Quarterbacks do that. They find open
Yeah.
receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It is. Well, wow, it's nuts.
It's been pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's an odd feeling too. But all that said, I think there's a very strong potential to answer Chickenwing's question that we could get a first week bye. KC's could drop the ball. I mean, right now I think they win in a tiebreaker against us. But
Let me see playoff standings.
I feel we're playing.
Further up, KC and Miami have the tiebreaker over Jacksonville right now. So
Okay. Miami has not beaten a winning team yet this year. And KC has played inconsistently. So Jaguars have beaten we've beaten what? The Ravens?
Ravens.
Was it? We've beaten what else was it? The Bills. We've beaten teams that on paper.
You haven't played the Ravens. You haven't played the Ravens yet this year. So
Okay, who
Falcons, Bills, Colts, Saints, and Steelers.
yeah, you beat the Colts twice already. Falcons, Bills, Saints, and Steelers. Yeah.
Okay, so we aren't playing super stud. We haven't played super stud teams in one yet too much either. So
yeah,
I think it's still out there that we could do this. I agree with JC in that KC is kind of not looking like KC right now. I mean, doesn't mean they won't turn it on this week and never mind. But I think we have that potential. So all that being said, I'm putting us in at a solid A.
All right. Phil, I've never heard you talk with so much positivity about your Jags in a long time, dude. So.
Well, it's usually a bad sign.
I know.
That's
why I'm reminding you about it. So
it usually means the end is near, and that's.
Well, so you mentioned banging on all cylinders, and speaking of that, is Urban Meyer still married, or did his wife divorce him?
Oh,
what I do?
That was
something
good.
I said.
That was definitely a good one.
I
mean,
think it was
just
too soon.
dropping some digits on the co-eds. Still, I'm sure he's still doing that college football game day stuff. So.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, baby! Hell yeah.
Well, he's still a king in Ohio, is from what I've heard. So he can pretty much do whatever he wants and do no wrong.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in
He
Columbus.
can do no wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I do miss Urban Meyer in Jacksonville, just like I miss Bill O'Brien in Houston.
So the last game I went to was Trevor Lawrence's first game and Urban Meyer's first game in Houston. And I went in there with those high hopes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a new beginning. Urban Meyer, Trevor Lawrence, oh shit. And
You were right about the oh shit thing.
and that's what it became.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit is correct.
Yeah. They bent us over that game. So it was a long drive from San Antonio, but
Urban Meyer does that with women that aren't his wife.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and Jags fans too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny that this. I was watching ESPN a couple days ago, and they were, or actually it was yesterday with Halloween. They did like a little mini report about celebrity doppelgangers, and there's some in the NFL. Like there's a guy in Corpus that looks just like Jalen Hurts. There's actually a Packers fan that lives, I think, in Germany, who looks just like Aaron Rodgers. And he was like spotted at a Packers game once. And there's a girl that looks just like Trevor Lawrence.
Huh.
It was just pretty funny, them meeting up and talking. And she also went to Clemson too. So that was just kind of pretty funny.
It's his clone.
Yeah, right? So yeah.
It's his clone.
Long hair and everything. So yeah.
Hey, you would take him as your quarterback in a heartbeat.
Nah, mayonnaise is fucking epic right now, bro. I'm saying
Oh my god.
Every time you call him that.
Piece of meat died,
now, bro.
Yeah.
What?
The jokes literally write themselves with this guy.
Oh, I know, but hey, as long as he's throwing 4 touchdown passes a game and we're winning, I know it's one game. I'm overreacting. I get it, but fuck it. I'm happy with where we're at.
At least you can acknowledge you're overreacting. So
I'll acknowledge it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm riding high because so
You've eaten the mayonnaise sandwich.
yeah. So as long as it's got avocado mayo for me, yeah, that's right. So,
Yeah, as long as he believes in it.
yeah. So
I want to win.
all right.
He said, I don't want to win. Nah. We don't have any wins for you, Niners fan.
Well, the good news,
Yeah.
Chickenwing and Phil will not lose this week. I can promise you that. So
Wow.
let's go into our week 9 predictions here. Our pick order this week is Chickenwing, JC, Nori, and yes, I do have Nori's picks with me. DJ, Rob, and Phil. And teams on a bye this week are Denver, Detroit, San Francisco, and Jacksonville. So, and lo and behold, we are starting Thursday. The Titans are heading to the Steelers, so yeah, I'm picking this one first. And, with the Steelers having issues and with the Titans starting mayonnaise, got to go with mayonnaise to lead the
Lord
Titans to
have mercy.
victory here. So I'll go with the Titans.
What?
Yes,
What?
Chickenwing, what about you?
Crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
So-
really going with mayonnaise?
Yeah, so Chickenwing, are you going with mayonnaise too?
Stop,
Nah,
stop
bro.
fucking calling him that.
No,
Mayo for the win.
Jesus Christ.
No, bro.
You're not.
You're not a
Like,
believer in
who
the
you
mayo?
think- Yeah, I mean, like, fuck his name, but do you believe in him or not?
No, I said no. Like, no. I don't believe in
But
mayo.
like
I'm
he's
going for
actually
the
throwing the D-hop.
Stop. Out of here.
It's like mayo to D-hop.
Oh my god, this guy. No.
Like,
A wide open D-hop.
All right, so you're taking the
No.
Steelers. Is that what you're saying?
I am taking the Steelers because fuck JC.
All
Alright.
right. Well,
But-
fuck
The
you.
hatred for JC.
All right,
that the only reason?
Rory is taking the Titans this week.
Of course he would.
Yeah.
Of course he would.
DJ, what about you?
I'm taking the Titans. The
I
Steelers
believe
put
in
up 10
Mayo.
points last week.
All
That's
right.
crazy.
Rob.
I believe in mayo.
All right.
Of course you do.
Phil.
I
Well, I was gonna say, I mean,
Okay.
the Jags just beat the Steelers, and the Titans ain't no Jags, and I'm pretty sure that Steelers are gonna take this one in Pittsburgh at Three Rivers.
Facts.
Is it still even called Three
Whatever.
Rivers now? It's like Accenture Stadium. I don't know what the name is. Right?
Allegheny, whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, the Sunday morning game features currently the top two teams in the AFC. This game kicking off at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, our time, and it's taking place in Frankfurt Stadium, Frankfurt, Germany. And that is Miami versus Kansas City. Chickenwing, who you got winning this one?
Got Miami.
All right.
Is Mahomes healthy?
Well, I'm sure he's done with his illness by now, so I would assume, yeah. I'm going with Miami, and Nori is going with the Chiefs. So, DJ, what about you?
Interesting.
I'm going with Miami.
Okay. Rob.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
All right, and Phil.
Yeah, Dolphins, as previously mentioned, haven't beaten a team with a winning record yet. I'm going Chiefs.
All right. It's split 3-3 there. So, all right. Sunday early games. Minnesota at Atlanta. Now, as mentioned, of course, Kirk Cousins is out for the season. The Vikings did complete the trade for Dobbs, but he will not be playing this week unless absolutely necessary. And the Falcons are starting Heineke. Chickenwing, who you got?
Going with Heineke, bro.
All right.
The hero.
Our hero.
I'm also going with Atlanta with Heineke. Nori is picking the Vikings because he can't
Of
get
course
this
he is.
fucking pick right. So with the fact that he's
Right.
picking the Vikings gives me more confidence in my Atlanta pick. So, DJ.
The same here, Atlanta.
All right. Rob.
I'm taking Atlanta, yes.
All right. And Phil.
Who is starting in Minnesota this week?
Oh, what's his name?
It's not Dobbs.
No, it's not.
I don't know
Dobbs.
either.
It's,
'Cause they did just beat the Packers this last week.
Which
Isn't a huge
I
accomplishment.
was like, which me?
But-
It's not. That doesn't.
But they're playing. But they're
Jordan Love
playing
looks
in it.
terrible.
is it
But they're
Jared,
playing it-
Jared Hall? Jared Hall, I believe. Yeah, the rookie.
They're
that
playing
got
it in
drafted
the
by BYU.
Rookie.
Yeah.
Who? Is my response
Yes,
to that.
exactly.
But they're playing an NFC South team, which means they're probably going to win. I'm going Vikings.
My man just
Okay.
said just because it's the NFC South trash.
Exactly.
That's what he just said
That's what's
right
funny
there.
about
He
it.
was just like, nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
I
Trash.
thought. Yeah. That was kind of what I was implying for sure.
Yes.
All right.
Kind of sneak it in there.
No, that was good. That was good. I like it. I like it.
Two knuckle it. Just two knuckle it. Don't
All
need
right.
to get all knuckles in there.
I like
Well-
it. It was good.
Fresh off that Dobbs trade, Arizona heads to Cleveland with the Browns favored by 8. Is anybody picking the Cardinals to win this game?
No, sir.
Is Kyler Murray starting?
I still think he's
No.
Not yet.
I believe he's a couple more weeks
No.
away, right? At the earliest. So
I mean, he
There's
hasn't
a
even been
Call of Duty
designated for
tournament going on,
return
dude.
yet. Yeah.
He's not playing. Like he's not doing that.
Should
That's
he
Call of
even
Duty
play
one.
at all the rest of the season? Like,
That's
is
Nah,
it
Call
even
of
worth
Duty
it?
Like,
Is it even worth
Yeah,
it?
Call of Duty is more important. Just do that.
So,
Bro, it's coming out like soon, like the new ones. And all the OG
That's what I'm
maps
saying.
are
Just let him,
there.
just let him play it. It's fine.
He's
It's
gonna
good.
be there
He got
playing,
this covered.
bro.
now here's an
Facts.
additional question
Yeah.
on this: do the Cardinals win a game at all the rest of the season?
They probably won't.
do
I
they
agree.
play?
They're probably sacked.
Do they play the Giants again?
Do they play the Giants?
No. Okay.
No.
They don't. Okay. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Nori,
Terrible.
just thinking of you.
Terrible.
Yeah.
There,
Or
the
he can
Giants
still
beat
miss
the
trade.
Cardinals, but the Cardinals did beat
I-
the Cowboys. So just don't.
I remember.
Okay.
No.
Well, JC, there's no reason for that. Okay, I didn't say anything about the Giants. All right, there's no reason. There's no reason to remind me of that debacle that we had.
All
It was forever ago.
You're welcome. All right. All right. Now here's an interesting one. Rams at Green Bay.
I don't even know.
I don't even care.
Chickenwing, what you got?
I got the Packers because fuck the Rams. I need them not to get any wins in my division.
Okay.
But it's the Packers.
Okay,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
All right.
matter.
Um,
Right.
I'm going with Green Bay because of the Stafford injury. That's honestly what I got with it right now. So, Nori is picking the Rams on this. So,
Well, you gotta pick the Packers then.
all right. DJ?
I'm. Shit.
Yes, do it.
I'm gonna pick the Rams
Okay.
because of the weapons that they have on offense. I think even though I don't trust Rippon to throw for 350 yards, I think even he can get the ball in Cooper Kupp and Puka Nakua's hands. I think he can handle that portion of it. And if they can do that, then they should be fine against the Packers.
Right.
Puka Nakua? Sorry.
Bless you. Rob?
Nice.
I think I already said it. I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah, I know. It's your turn. So. And Phil.
So here's a quick overreaction.
Okay.
Aside from Packers v Browns, is there a name besides Packers v Rams with more sexual innuendo in it?
More of a
Ooh.
this is just.
I'm saying not an
damn.
overreaction. I'm saying not an overreaction.
Definitely not an overreaction because that's
Well.
quite a few already.
I'm gonna be thinking about if there's anything else.
We're getting canceled.
Chargers
happening.
v.
Man, we've been canceled for a couple years now, so it's just
They keep threatening, and we're just like, nah, you can't do it. Then they're like, you know what? Just let them stay on. It's fine.
They're like, well, they've been on this long. Let's just
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let them keep doing it.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Maybe
just
if you
curious,
change
but-
Carolina's mascot to the Sex Panthers, because
Oh, yeah, there you
80%
go.
of the time it works every time. Yeah, so
You're right. You're right, dog.
great movie. All right, the communists take on the
by the way,
Patriots.
I
I'm sorry, I
picked
thought you
the
picked.
Pan-
My bad. So
I picked the Packers on that
okay,
one.
cool. Sorry about that. Communists at Patriots. Let's call this the Cold War game.
ha.
Well played.
Chicken Wing, who you got?
Exactly.
Pretty sure.
Fuck,
pretty sure
JC,
coming.
that was actually
One
good.
flip.
But
No, thank you.
What's your
Uh,
creativity on that one?
yes, that was good. The commies. I'm getting them on this one.
All right. Last I checked, the commies traded away their defense, so I'm going with the Patriots on this one.
Sure
Nori is also going with the Patriots.
Mhm.
All right. DJ.
I am also going with the Patriots because Washington gave away its defense.
All right. Rob.
What defense? So yeah,
Exactly.
let's go with the Patriots.
All right. And Phil.
Patriots.
I still think that Washington has a chance to make the playoffs. I'm going Commanders on this one because Patriots. I mean, yeah, they've been hot last few weeks, but I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Chicago at New Orleans. Saints favored by 7.5. Is anyone picking the Bears?
Is Justin Fields coming back?
I don't believe so, and I don't know if that would help, honestly. So,
I said it better without him.
What's that?
Yeah,
They've done better without him on the field.
I know. So
which is crazy.
it's funny.
No,
all
we're
the
not.
shit we've
I'm
talked,
not
all the
taking
shit
the
we've
Bears.
talked about the NFC South, and we're still not taking the Bears to beat them. That's great. So
that touched something about the Bears.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, the NFC South is a division as the Bears are as a team. Just
Oh,
Just awful. Yeah.
well.
All right.
That's like an
You will let
SAT
him disrespect
question
your
there.
shit like that, Rob? You will let him disrespect your shit?
Go Lions.
Wow.
You remember that? Yeah. Let's at least get me in the right area.
Yeah.
I remember.
This guy.
He won't. He won't be a Bucks fan until Baker.
I'm
Mayfield gets
committed to this. All right.
benched. Unless Baker Mayfield gets benched.
Exactly.
Okay.
The hatred is there.
There's a
I
clause.
hear it.
All right, Seattle at Baltimore. Chickenwing, what do you got here?
Man, you already got my vote, man. Fuck them birds. Oh wait, they're both birds. Fuck them sea chickens. Yeah. Go
All right.
Ravens.
Excuse me. I've also got the Ravens winning this one at home.
Chicken.
Nori has the Seahawks winning this one. So,
Of course he would, because it's against me. Fuck him.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, we're taking the Ravens.
Okay. TJ.
I also am going with the Ravens. I like them at home to win this
Good.
game.
Good.
Okay.
Good answer. Great
Rob,
answer.
you already taking the Ravens, right?
Geno Smith, King of the West. Fuck you, Mike.
Ooh, he's got the
Awesome
Seahawks.
guy.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And
I'm already
Why
in
losing,
last
Rob?
place. I can throw shit to the wall right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you're losing. Fuck you.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
hope
I was leaning towards Seattle. I mean, as my upset kind of pick of the week. But yeah, I mean, no worries. And Rob are both picking Seattle. I'm definitely going Ravens.
Oh, we go Ravens.
Yes. Yes.
You do you.
Yes.
Anyone surprised that the spread is 5.5 on this for Baltimore's favor?
I am surprised.
I think that seems about right.
Okay.
Not right.
Really, no.
All right.
I'm a little surprised.
It should be 7.
Okay.
You know, 'cause fuck,
Shut
fuck
up.
you know,
You know what, Rob? You do you, and I just hope this means I'm not in last place anymore with you. So, all right.
Yeah, well.
Yes.
But
That being
if
said, now
if
the
we
next
do
game-
win,
Yeah, right? Now, the next game is one I just can't fucking get right for the life of me. Tampa Bay at Houston. Jesus Christ.
oh,
Rob,
gee, this is...
I know how much you love your Bucks and how much you love
Woo! Houston all the way. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. This guy.
CJ Stroud, I believe. I believe.
I swear he's going to research. Okay, who's starting quarterback for the other team?
Exactly.
Yeah. Chickenwing, who you got?
What? Fuck Rob? Is that what I heard?
No. Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that
So
I
what?
heard?
Does that mean you're actually gonna pick the Bucks? Yeah. I
Hell
thought
yeah, I'm
so.
gonna beat the Bucks. Fuck you, Rob.
Go ahead, do it.
That's right, bitch.
All right.
This is not a mental victory you got here, sir.
Doesn't matter. Either team you pick, you lose, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Now, I, like Rob, am not a believer in Baker Mayfield. Fuck that guy. But
Exactly.
one thing about him, he always plays good when he's in the state of Texas. And this game
Oh,
is in
God.
Houston, so I
It's
am
in
picking
Houston.
Tampa.
Wow,
So,
you
yeah.
would say that.
He's got a point. He's
Man's got a point.
Wrong. Okay. This
Exactly.
is
Man, no, you're not
Jason
wrong.
and I know this.
Fuck
Man, you
man.
took a long
Exactly.
wrong, but fuck, JC.
I
Like,
know.
We
Yeah, you took
watched
a long way
Baker
around the
Mayfield.
neighborhood to get there.
Yeah.
oh, wait. You're picking the Bucks to win?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He just
I
said
might
that.
take my
Ha,
pick.
good dunk.
So
might-
Nori is taking the Texans on this one.
Ah, damn it! Now
DJ?
Nori's gonna get it right. Ugh.
DJ, what do you got?
You know, I was going to pick the Texans confidently,
Mm-hmm.
but then I remembered the same thing you brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Baker Mayfield beat the Longhorns 4 straight years because he plays so well in Texas. It's tough.
But JC's cursed with the Texans game.
Man, it doesn't matter what he
This-
picks.
Yeah, exactly. Because whatever he picks, the opposite
Like,
happens.
you realize
This is why I'm
since-
mad.
You realize now this
And
is
you always
just going to
think-
cause a tie. It's gonna
Yes.
end in a tie.
Oh, I wish it does, cause fuck all of you.
Wash. Yeah.
You know?
Y'all sound like
I'm
a
going with
bunch of
the-
women like reading horoscopes here. Like, with Baker Mayfield in fucking Texas, and it's a fucking fucking Capricorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn Cappies.
Nah, fuck that. This Libra is over here guessing the Leo wrong every fucking year.
Why did that
I
sound
knew
like
it.
a freaking derogatory term?
All right.
Yeah.
It really did. That's I don't know, man. That's crazy, Rob. That's terrible.
Crazy.
Also,
I'm going Texans.
All right.
I'm picking the Texans.
Okay.
I hate all of you.
Late afternoon Sunday game. Indianapolis at Carolina. This one, had it not been for Buffalo and Cincinnati, this would have been our nominee for Sports Monitors game that should be flexed to Sunday night because, good God, it's going to be epic. Chicken Wing, what do you got here?
Bro, Indy.
All right. I'm going Indy. Nori's going Indy. DJ.
Indy.
Rob.
Indy.
Phil.
Puerto Rico, baby.
Andy.
All right.
That's right. Clean and sweet.
Now,
Oh, Minshew.
This
I
is
would have
it.
loved to have gotten
This is it.
Nori's reaction to this one.
This
Giants
is the game.
at Raiders. And I'm sure
Fuck yeah.
if Josh McDaniels was still there, we would have confidently picked the Raiders on this, correct?
Oh,
The Giants, I
man.
should say, excuse me. But
But
not
they're
there
not.
anymore.
So-
Nori, for his part, is going for the Giants. He'll be back next week, hopefully. One, we want to get his reaction to what it was like attending an NFL game in MetLife.
And watching his team lose.
Yeah, well, the battle for New Jersey, right?
Correct.
And I was hoping to see his reaction to Josh McDaniels getting fired. But he is picking the Giants to beat the Raiders here. Chicken Wing, what about you?
He's probably the only one picking the Giants to win this game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I know I'm going with the Raiders because how many times have we seen it? A coach gets fired and the team comes out fired up and wins the next fucking week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're playing the Giants. They're
Yeah.
not playing the Chiefs.
Now, granted, yes, if McDaniels was still employed, I would be picking the Giants to win this week. I would say that.
But he's
So,
happy Halloween.
Yeah, you're
All
right,
right.
though. Right, you're right.
so everyone else is picking the Raiders? Phil, you included?
Facts.
Me included.
All right.
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
Now, Dallas at Philadelphia. Eagles favored by 3, so neutral site. The odds makers are saying this is an even game. DJ, it's your Cowboys. What do you got?
I'm going with the Cowboys for one reason. So as you said, even the odds makers think it's basically an evenly matched game. You know, match up well on offense, match up well on defense. There's one thing that's glaring that's a huge difference for this game. The turnover battle. Cowboys are +6 right now. The Eagles are -3. My prediction is the Cowboys will win the turnover battle. The Eagles will turn the ball over at some point in the second half. Crucial moment, critical moment. The Cowboys will capitalize and will come away with a win.
Okay. Chicken Wing.
Fuck the Cowboys. Go Eagles.
Fuck you.
I'm going
Just
the
fuck you.
Eagles.
That's it.
I mean,
So much hatred.
Mad?
I know.
You mad, Hanson? You
I'm going
impressed?
the Eagles. They're
Little
they're
bit.
tops of the division still until someone knocks them off. And yes, Dallas is a big one, but they got to show me that they can beat the Eagles at this point. So,
No. Fuck Dallas. No, fuck Dallas.
all right.
Yeah, fuck Mike.
Nori also picking the Eagles. Rob, what about you?
I'm gonna
Join
throw
me,
up
Rob.
inside.
Join me on
I'm
the dark side.
gonna
Join
join
me.
the dark side. We're going with the Cowboys.
Yes.
Close.
Wow.
Join me.
Wow.
We are joining the dark
Wow.
side.
We're not friends anymore, Rob.
All
I don't
right.
have anything to lose right now. I'm in last place.
All right, Phil.
Phil, there's room for you over here too. There's room for you over here, Phil.
Come
You guys-
to the dark side.
Philly plays really well at home, and I mean, it's mid-season. Cowboys This is
Exactly.
About,
this is the time when they fly and do great things, and then it's not
That's
January.
exactly right.
Not
This is
December.
Bingo.
mid-season.
Not
This is where like the expectations are supposed to be high, and
Well,
like
I will say the winner of this game is going to win the division, and
Okay.
I think everyone will say that confidently.
Yep. I agree with
And
that.
that's why I'm confidently going with the Eagles.
All right.
God damn it, Phil.
Great analysis, Phil. Great analysis. Perfect.
God damn it.
All right.
Pitch perfect. Pitch perfect.
Sunday night
La, la, la,
game.
la.
Buffalo at Cincinnati. Bengals favored by 3 here. Chickenwing, what you got?
Fuck Cincinnati. I hate them for what they did to me. So Buffalo.
What the?
Okay.
Wait, what?
What
Did they do? Oh yeah, they
Hold
won.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
right.
they
They-
beat the
they won.
49ers. Yeah.
Yeah.
They embarrassed the
Fuck you.
49ers, which
Fuck
was
you.
funny.
Niners
Fuck
deserved
you.
Right.
it. Niners probably deserved it.
Wow, I
I'm going with the Bengals.
deserved it.
Fuck 'em. Yeah, they did.
And,
Fuck 'em.
I'm sorry, not Chickenwing. Nori's also going with the Bengals. DJ, what do you got?
I like the Bengals in this matchup.
Rob.
I'm taking the Bengals. I don't know. I've lost trust in Buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking stop the shit out of them.
Same boat, but and Bengals have turned that corner. I mean, you guys called it at the beginning of the season. Bengals are going to suck for the first few games, but I feel like they've turned that corner. And if you watch both teams play right now, Bengals know that they're behind in their division and they need to play to get back up. Bills seem to not be able to do that, so I'm going Bengals.
Okay. All it took was a bye week for the Bengals, right? Just get healthy.
It's like, no, we got rest. Okay.
All right, and finally the Monday night game, the Chargers at the Jets.
How bad did the Chargers charge you this week?
Well, that's an interesting discussion here. Chickenwing, what do you got?
Oh, yeah.
I believe in Justin Herbert. Plus, I have 3 of his soaps from Dr. Squatch. So yes, Chargers.
Okay. I'm going with the Jets. They're still in the thick of things. I like their defense. I think they can shut down the Chargers, so I'm going with the Jets. Nori is going with the Chargers, by the way.
The LA away team. Okay.
Yeah. DJ.
That's right.
You know, I'm going to go with the Jets.
Okay. Rob.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Wow. And
Yeah.
Phil.
Typical.
Yeah, I typically never pick the Chargers, but they are playing the Jets, and I think they're like the only other team that can almost Charger as well as them. And
It's hard to do.
It's become a verb, guys.
What is he wrong though? Is he wrong?
yeah, I don't know. I'm going Chargers, but they always end kind of fucking me, so we'll see.
Uh,
Well, unless they play y'all, in which case they'll blow a 27-point lead and y'all will win. So
Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
of course, that's how everything works. It's how we keep balancing this
in Charger land.
Alan,
Charger.
Rob, you're all about chaos.
We're all about the chaos here. We gotta have a little bit of,
I swear to God, Rob, if you go 14 or whatever the fuck it is. That's
Oh, this is gonna be a great week.
Oh, God.
I'll quit.
Well, next week, we'll recap how we did in week 9, make some predictions for week 10. And next week is also the midway point of the season. So we'll look at how our preseason predictions look so far. And, just kind of look back on the season, see what we think, share some thoughts as well. So, all right.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this week on the Sports Minors Podcast. Of course, you can always continue the conversation with us on Twitter, X, or whatever the hell its name is, at Sports Minor Pod. You can also look for us on Facebook, Sports Minorities as well. Once again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan, Avalanche fan, Spurs fan. Go Wemby. And join us.
Ooh, yeah, they played today. Hey, this is Rob, the resident Lions fan. I don't know why they keep saying I'm a Bucks fan. It's a blatant lie. Blatant lie. Yeah.
I hate Rob so much. This is Chickenwing.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you fucking planned that, Rob, but that was great. You just skipped right over his stupid ass. And it was wonderful. It was great.
I'm just over here with my hands up. I'm just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I'm just gonna fuck off
That
now.
was great. He just started talking. I was like,
I
oh, fuck it, we're doing this. This is happening.
It's
He's
committing.
been eliminated from the broadcast.
I'm gonna fuck off now.
Yeah. So DJ here, Cowboys fan, and a very, very warm welcome back to Mike, and also go fuck yourself.
See me, bitch. See me.
Is it my turn now?
Sure, Phil.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Phil.
All right.
Why not?
Why not?
Jaguar fan Phil, want to give a shout out to my son Tanner. I think he just listens to hear us all say cuss words. So,
Yes.
but he is my fantasy football co-manager, and so
Nice.
he's like, mention my name on the podcast. Like, all right, can do, I guess. And he's playing he's in the playoffs for his baseball team tomorrow. They've already
nice.
advanced the second round. Second round, and if tonight's any indication, he's on the Rangers. So we'll see if they can.
Oh Lord.
Poor kid.
Yeah, team of destiny, maybe team of destiny.
You
Yeah.
shut the hell up, dude. What age group is he, by the way?
He's 9.
9. Oh, so
The U10.
first year kid pitch.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
good
Oh, wow.
pitch.
Yeah, that's where my daughter's
Wow.
at right now. She's 9, 10U kid pitch. Ah,
It's intense.
it is.
All right, this is Nori, grateful Giants fan. I love my team. Giants are the best. We beat Tom Brady twice. Fuck yes.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll talk to you guys next week on the Sports Runners Podcast. Later.
Bye.
Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities Podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities, search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Mike, I know how bitter you are because the Niners can't win a football game anymore, but don't take that shit out on me. I didn't do anything that caused them to lose these games. I just watched happily as it happened, but I didn't
Oh, you
make
didn't?
them lose.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I just watched happily. That's all I did.